Happy Friday, people. Happy Friday. Hope everybody week is going cool and has went good. Whatever you wanted, I hope you got. Whatever you needed, I hope you got. Right. Um, Sometimes wanting something is not always good. It's about what it is that you need. Let me give you an example. You can want some ice cream, right? Yet you need air to necessarily breathe. The ice cream is a want, just like you wanting to be accepted. It's not a need, it's a want. Sometimes we have to separate the wants from the needs. And sometimes other people, and even I, have fell victim of falling for the wants instead of the need. It's a lot of crazy shit going on, right? A lot of crazy shit. You It's almost crazy shit everywhere, right? No matter where you look at, it's crazy shit. You have flights coming down, falling. Rest in peace to the people the three adults and the three kids that lost their life um, in that scenario. And anybody that lost their lives today during this week, you know, um, somebody has to go bury a loved one. And that's not easy, right? That's not easy. As we go into a new chapter, right, of life, because as we are experiencing, the old way of living didn't work, right? It didn't work. An example of that is, take, for instance, our parents. I don't know what my parents was in the baby boomers, right? In the 1950s. And even our grandparents, right? They work 5 days out the week, sometimes maybe even six. And we have fell victim to the same situation of us working, spending 40 hours at work. 40 hours at work. How much time did we get our family in order? We're spending 40 hours a week at work, right? And as now our parents are older, right? My mom's retired. We see that things is a little bit more difficult for them. We're going to hit that same situation. I forget what age retirement is, right? Was it? I forget. I don't have me events it up here. And shit, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see what the retirement age is. Now I think it was it 72? Let's see. We gonna see. Yep, here we go. For those born in 1960 or later, is 67. So you can start receiving benefits at age 62, right? At age 62. Who want to work till they're in their 60s? Do you? I don't. I know I don't. I do not want to work for, excuse me, I don't want to work for nobody. Hell, I don't want to work for nobody in my in my 50s, right? Don't want to do it. We seeing a lot of unnecessary murders going on. A lot of unnecessary murders. A lot of unnecessary shit that's plaguing our community. See, before we start talking about trying to take over corporate, trying to take over anything else, we got to get shit right in our community. And shit has not been right in our community for a long period of time. Okay? When you had the Black Panthers making, trying to make an improvement, here comes the pimps, the drug dealers, and the feds. All on the fact that the Oakland Black Panthers or the Black Panthers across the United States of America was trying to make a positive change. Now, people, they don't even acknowledge that. Okay? They don't even acknowledge that. They don't acknowledge, especially out here in Oakland, like, you might get, we don't have a Huey P. Newton Day. And if it is small. Okay? It's small. We see people like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, getting a star in Hollywood. And whoever then got stars in Hollywood. And think about it. For a person that impersonates somebody else, or the music. For instance, tell me Snoop Dogg's best conscious song, Dr. Dre's best conscious song. What they fooled us into doing is entertaining the masses. Whether that comes from acting, playing sports, or just being on TV. Okay? Telling jokes. Entertaining the masses to make the masses laugh and think everything is okay, when in reality it's not. Look at some comedy. Look at a comedy movie. Go look at I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and tell me I'm Not Gonna Get You Sucker was making fun of real fucking shit that was going on. That's all they want from us is to entertain the so-called kings and queens. Okay? That's, you get a lot of money, you get millions of dollars to entertain people, not to make them smarter, not to heal them, to sit up here and to entertain. Are you not entertained? To entertain. That's the problem right there. We want to entertain. The brain wants to be entertained. The mind wants to be entertained. Because you know why? It takes a lot of goddamn power to think positive. See, it's easy to do wrong. It's easy to go steal something. It's easy to shoot somebody. It's easy to get into an argument with somebody. A lot of us, right, are suckers in this type of way. We'll get mad at what happened at work and then go take it out on the people at home. We want to be entertained. And then we want to entertain the people at work. Right? I'm just saying. Everything is entertainment in the United States of America. Especially in the fall on Sundays, you get all your entertainment. You might get a football game or basketball game. You got your church. You got the entertainment. Food, your fried chicken. You got all the entertainment right there. If you don't go to church, you got your church on the TV. You got it right there. Entertainment. That is what they put all their money into. Entertainment. Look. Phone. Entertainment. People go in the goddamn bathroom, take a shit, and they be on their phone. A lot of us talk on the phone all fucking day. Just talking on the phone. Talking. Ain't even talking about shit. But we want to be entertained. And I'm not talking for everybody, all right? This ain't for everybody. But the picture that I'm trying to sit up there and put into your mind is think about how much money they put into entertainment or making a movie. One fucking movie. Not a documentary. Not nothing that's going to sit up there and uplift us and make us better as a community. Actually make us better as a whole. No. That is capitalism at its finest. tell you this, right? If it's not for entertainment, it's for money purposes only. You heard me talk about this in past videos. Them knocking down trees. Them making laws. All to make money. Money and entertainment. There's a lot of money in making money for them and entertaining them. The so-called kings and queens that we call over here the president, the rich, the 1%, however, whatever you want to call them, okay? I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? Check this out. Anytime you hear an entertainer, right? Anytime that you hear an entertainer talking about the industry that they're in, right? It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. It don't matter. Even with the Kanye West shit going on, that shit don't matter, bro. Don't fall for the distractions, cause there's a lot of distractions you can get entertained by. Don't fall for the distraction. Don't fall for it. It's all a distraction. Why? Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. It's a big ass distraction because guess what? Anybody that's watching this video, okay? You have so much fucking power, and they do not want you to sit up there and unleash that power on them. Remember, Huey P. Newton said, the power's in the people. That was a clue. See, certain along the path and the journey of getting older, some people leave clues. Okay? There's certain clues. Powers in the people. You've heard me talk about this before. Check this out. Can you imagine one day, wherever state you in, whatever city you in, if everybody called off from work? Everybody. Can you imagine the statement that's being made? Not shopping. Just don't go to work. There's a lot of TikTok challenges out. I challenge by this time next year, you want to challenge? Everybody get together and everybody take off on the same day of work. That's a challenge. Make that shit go viral. Everybody call it. Hell, don't take your kids to school. Stay home. We have the power to make it fucking COVID. We ain't gotta go to work. We can instantly up the fucking wage, have them up the wages. Imagine 3 days, nobody go to work. Think about that for a second. Imagine a week. Yeah, we ain't gonna get shit, right? You ain't gonna get shit. What you want, that Amazon package? Yeah, shit, and it ain't coming. But imagine that. Imagine that for a second. Imagine nobody goes to work. Summer day, all in the fall, nice, beautiful day. Motherfuckers out there barbecuing. No violence. We're securing wherever it's going on. We're securing it, making sure there's nothing going on. That's what we need to be coming together on. How do we defeat their system? Solutions. Not talking about it, fuck talking. Solutions. Because to keep it honest with you, I don't want my kids, my grandkids, their kids to work for anybody. So my goal, and something that I have to sit up here and do, is I have to put myself and my family in a position to where we can have a business a legal business, where we're able to keep that shit going, generation through generation. What is it? Generational wealth? Yes. We are the real kings and queens of this land. Understand that. We are. These other motherfuckers is visitors. And I'm talking about the motherfuckers from, if you gotta cross the waters to get up over here, you visiting. See, they don't want the blacks and the Mexicans to get together. So they like to keep the blacks and the Mexicans, right? The true people of this land, separate. I'm just saying, we gonna get into certain details and further videos, okay? But understand, I'm about to ask y'all a little question. I want y'all to think about this for a second. What will make a motherfucker who don't like you, whose whole objective is to fuck your whole life up, and we gonna believe in their fucking religion? You think that shit's real? You've heard this 1,000 times, right? They know who they are. We will never be royals. They know who they are. They know who they are. We crave a different type of buzz. Don't get it twisted. The Super Bowl shit was entertainment. The colors that you seen red and blue is deeper than any type of Crips or Bloods. When they do elections, what colors do you see? Red and blue. It was entertainment. Because they don't want us to be great. They don't want us to be great. And we have to understand that. They don't want us to be fucking great. So while everybody is doing the Stephen A. Smith, going to work, making their company $1 million motherfucking dollars, how much of $1 million did your company give you? You can look. You can look. You can see how much your company made in that day if you work for them and if you have access to that information. You can ask the manager of the store, how much did we make today? Or yesterday? Last Saturday? Because remember, in retail, they based everything off of last year. So if it was slow today, this time last year, it'd probably be slow this year, next year. But you know, it's getting close to, what's that shit called? The resurrection. The resurrection. Everybody about to go eat that ham. That resurrection. That Passover. Okay. That Easter. Okay. Stop believing in fairy tales. You are the code. You are real. You have a reason to be here. Point blank period. You have a reason to be here. I didn't want to spend too much time over here. But I just wanted to drop a little shit to just tickle your mind and make you think. Power's in the people. We have to understand that. Power is in the fucking people. It is. Power's in the people. We have so much fucking power. We ain't even tapped into our power yet because we're distracted and entertained. Just saying. I'm just saying. But look, I'm about to get up out of here. I wanted to have this. Like I said, I'm gonna go deeper because I'm gonna give you all the meaning. We're gonna get into that book, and I'm gonna show you certain shit. Psalms 82:6. Understand, you are God. You are God. If you're going to say it's in the Bible, I just gave you the verse, Psalms 82:6 or 82:4. Jesus says, ye are gods. Ye are gods. Okay? You're God. I'm out. Peace.